Hey guys, my name is Tim, and this is Roman behind the camera. And we're preparing for a first life changing motorcycle adventure. So, a bit about us. We've known each other for more than 10 years. We've been doing professional photography for quite a while, and we're both passionate about motorcycles and traveling. So, we decided why not have a big trip somewhere and not settle for anything small. We came up with a plan that we're going from London to Vietnam. It's about 10,000 miles away and 20 countries to visit. And with our experience in photography, we decided that we wanted to contribute and actually create something interesting and meaningful on our way. That's why we're also looking for some sponsors so we could spend a bit more time on the road and come up with better and more engaging content. So we're starting this web diary as kind of a prequel to our actual adventure because we wanted to share the whole experience of getting visas, getting all the paperwork done, planning the routes, and also tour guides and things like that. But we also wanted to share, because we're going through it right now, how you could get sponsors, how you get rejected by some sponsors, but you still need to go on. And generally, how do you present your idea in an engaging and meaningful way so corporates can actually understand that? Let's get down to business. It's time for a status check. Today is the 3rd of February, and our estimated departure date is around 20th of August. That leaves us with about 6.5 months to do everything, to prepare for our trip, to get all the paperwork done, to try and get some sponsors, and maybe we'll get lucky. And I know that it's not much time to do all of that, but it's two of us, and we're very enthusiastic about this. So let's go through the route as we've planned it right now. Maybe something will change, we'll see. But what we're thinking is going through Europe fairly quickly, as plenty of people have done. It's London to France, to Belgium, to Germany, Czech Republic, then Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, maybe even the corner of Greece, maybe not. Then we're going to Turkey, maybe spend some time there because of the very interesting culture and very diverse society. The thing is, it's a bit unsafe right now to travel, so we'll see. We're going to go in the northern Turkey up to Georgia, then to Azerbaijan, and in Baku, we're going to take a ferry over the Caspian Sea to Turkmenistan. I'm going to get to that later. In Turkmenistan, we're going to go through Ashgabat, through their capital city. We're going to go up to Uzbekistan. In Uzbekistan, we're probably going to spend a couple of weeks because Uzbekistan has a very diverse and very rich cultural heritage because it's part of the Silk Road. And we're going to visit Samarkand and Tashkent, maybe even Bukhara or Bukhara. Then this part is a bit unclear. We're going to probably go to Tajikistan because we always wanted to visit the Pamir Highway up in the mountains. It's super exciting. We're going to, as we see it right now, we're going to go around Pamir Highway up to Kyrgyzstan. And to avoid going through Afghanistan and Pakistan, we're going to need to go through China and go all the way down to Tibet. And from Tibet, we'll go to Nepal, then spend some time there because their culture is incredible and they've been through a lot. They've been to an earthquake recently, so a lot of very interesting and very dramatic photo opportunities there. We're going to go into India, go around Bangladesh just to avoid an extra visa because we can go around it. We're going to go into Myanmar, which is going to be super exciting. Not a lot of people have done motorcycle trips in Myanmar, especially with video equipment and actually doing something interesting. Then we're going to go to Thailand, either Laos or Cambodia, and then into Vietnam, which is our destination, especially the Ho Chi Minh City, because it's in the corner. There is a chance that we're going to go up to Hanoi. We'll see if we have enough time and resources to do that. So I'm going to tell you a couple of things about the visas that actually are involved in this whole trip, because it's a lot of visas and they cost a lot of money. But let's go through that in a bit more detail. So the visas. We spent an evening reviewing the embassy's websites, and we found out that we're going to need around 10 to 12 visas depending on the route we're going to take. Thankfully, we're European citizens, so we're not going to need the visas for a European bit of our journey. This far, we have 3 complicated bits on our way. One is Turkmenistan, because Turkmenistan visas, they take a while to actually get approved, because every single application goes back to their capital city in Ashgabat, and for the approval by the government. And 2 other countries are China and Myanmar, because those 2 countries don't allow motorcyclists to go on their own and explore their country, which is not very nice. So we'll end up paying a fortune for a tour guide to actually take us through their country to get on our way. So that's a bit of annoyance. But apart from that, it looks like majority of visas can be sorted out on our way. So we're going to get a couple of first visas for, I think, Azerbaijan and maybe Turkmenistan, because it takes a while. And after that, we're going to spend a few days, maybe a week, in every capital city on our way. And we're just going to order the next visa or 2 just to allow us to travel further. And we're just going to sort out visas on our way. So that's probably the simplest way to do that. So let's talk about sponsorship a bit. Roman managed to get us press passes for a motorcycle show that's going to take place in London in about a week's time. And we're going to go there on Friday, nice and early, before general public gets there. So there's going to be actual representatives and decision makers of those companies. So that's a bit of a strategic move there. Another idea that we had is to print out our photos from our trips that we took before and hand them to the prospective sponsors, so they see our work, see our decent photos that we took before, and maybe that will sway them in our favor. I'm gonna show them to you in our next episode, because it's a bit of a secret right now. I don't want to publish it before we actually give them to sponsors. But yeah, stay tuned. And also, we're going to film a little overview about the actual exhibition, about all the bikes that they have, some new bikes that they're going to announce there. So it's a good idea to subscribe to our channel, because we're going to publish that video in about a week's time, maybe a bit after that. But yeah, stay tuned. Another thing I wanted to touch on is social media presence. As you know, as you're watching this video, we have a YouTube channel that we're going to post all these videos to. We also have a website, VISORHEAD.com. We have an Instagram account, and we have a Facebook page. So that is mostly necessary for your sponsors to know that people are actually interested in what you're doing, and that there are followers, there are people who are reading your stories and watching your videos and looking at your photos. And so yeah, please subscribe to any or all of the channels that we have, because who knows, maybe that will help us. Other than that, we're going to work every day as we did before, and pretty much every evening we're reading some forums, some ride reports from other people to know what to expect from every country. We're also trying to organize the paperwork. We haven't really started with that hands-on yet, but after the motorcycle show, we're gonna jump straight into that and do all of that meticulously. that's it for now, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe. That may help us. Thank you, and see you on the road.